Shiney D. He's in the house. Shiney D. The podcast.
What's up, guys? It's Tuesday. That means it's podcast day with your host, truly the one, the only, Shinicus, Divinicus, to Winnicus, Zinicus. Ladies and gentlemen, gentle gentlemen, and of course, hello, ladies. Valvinus, represent. Yo. So, I was just jamming on creativity. I want to rap for a minute on creativity. I got to go to the community center because I've been doing these awesome dry saunas and cold shower combos at night. I go over to the Renfrew Park Community Center. I go there around 9, and I spend a half an hour doing hot-cold therapy. Hot-cold therapy is amazing. Even if you're just doing contrast showers. I was trying to get people onto cold showers last winter, but I think it was a little too crazy and militant with them because almost all of last winter, I got really into this Wim Hof breathing technique, which is this cool fully in and then tiny exhale. You do that for 30 rounds. You hold that shit on top. Bam, son, you get high AF on that oxygen. It's fantastic. If you're a thrill high seeker like myself, check it out. WIMHOF technique. They have a great Vice documentary on him. Basically, he does crazy shit through his breath. He takes these ancient yogic breathing principles and philosophies, and then he's kind of brought them mainstream and put his own tweak. He also combines some diving exercises, I'm told. Shoutouts to Light Soldier for telling me that. Because what you do is, by hyper inhaling, you oxygenate your body and your blood, and then you can hold your breath for longer. This is really cool. You can do lung capacity training, which is extremely important and super useful as an athlete or as anyone who breathes. So as anyone, lung capacity is great. One of the awesome things that I really like about doing a breathing practice, especially in the morning, is then throughout the day when you find yourself stressed out or not feeling very good or angry because someone just cut you off and barking, God damn it, I can't take these goddamn Vancouver drivers, then you just come back to your breath. I'll do that all the time. I'll be in my car doing these 30 rounds of breathing. I hope I'm not the first guy to win a Darwin Award for blacking out from an over-oxygen consumption. But damn, wouldn't that be the way to go? Fun there. It kind of reminds me of somebody who's 70, 80 years old, and they've been smoking their whole life. And then right at the end of their life, they decide to quit smoking. And then literally that tar is the only thing holding those motherfuckers together. Just a little parental warning. If your children are listening to this, I'm just going to swear a little bit. Sorry, guys. There's corporate shows, there's street shows. I'm conservative then, but I'm a wild man at home. Rawr, rawr, rawr. Used to be a bit of a wild man. If you know me, you can probably attest to that. I've been calming down in my latter years. One of my roommates actually said I was responsible the other day. I was like, I guess I'm the most responsible person. I would take that claim. You can call me that. You can call me whatever the hell you want. I call myself Shine Divine. One name. I call myself Buck Johnson. Another name. I call myself David Terrio. I was kind of thinking of a spin-off of Daniel DeVito for kind of like a new moniker stage name. Maybe that'll be my porn name. Oh, I thought of my inspirational porn name today. Tony Throbbins. Let me know what you think of that. Like and describe the shit out of Tony Throbbins. Shout out Tony Robbins if you never listen to any of his shit. He's kind of like a fanatical faith healer. I was a bit disturbed by how much he swore, though, on his Netflix special. He had his Netflix special, and it was literally every second word. I've worked in the tar sands in Alberta, and that guy has a potty mouth. Shame on you, Tony Robbins, using your F-bombs to NLP people into better habits. For shame. Can't you just be polite, sir, and encourage the best out of people? Shout outs to Tony Robbins. He's got some really good stuff, though. If you're a self-development mastery junkie enthusiast like me, write that down. You get brownie points in my book if you're one of those people that every time something cool comes up, every time someone's talking about a subject you're interested in, or a way of growing, or a life hack, if you will, the coolest people in my books are the ones that get out their phone and they make a little note for later, because that's how you really grow in life. You're constantly just looking for these random little synchronicities that pop up. And then you make these notes to look into them later. And then most likely you'll never look at your notes. But just the fact that you wrote it down, that probably puts you in the upper percentile of all the people in the universe ever. I made a new video for YouTube just a few minutes ago. My podcast is actually going to be cut short because I was supposed to be podcasting, and instead I got inspired because I picked up the guitar. See, my theory, it's probably not mine. I probably heard this a few times, and then I've convinced myself to block out the memory so I can regurgitate this thought and try to lay claim to it as my own. Creativity breeds creativity. It's all cross-discipline. That's why you see these amazing freaks, and I use freaks in the dearest of terms right now. You see these amazing freaks that are, they're doing these crazy circus acts, and then they paint this amazing picture, and then they play the most beautiful song. You're like, God damn it, where did you get the time to be so good at everything? And here I am just playing World of Warcraft, and I can't do anything. I can't draw a stick figure or nothing. My theory is creativity breeds creativity. There's areas of the brain, I would think. I'm going bro science on you guys. Hold on, son. We going bro. We doing some bench pressing, bro. My theory is that certain areas of the brain light up with creativity. So, what do I mean, you ask? Do you have an example, you ask? Oh, well, certainly it just actually happened. Thank you for asking. I was playing the guitar. I haven't played the guitar in a very long time. Most of you probably don't know that I play the guitar, but I played for many years because, yes, I am a hippie. The long hair gives it away. I used to actually hitchhike with my guitar, and I'd play campfire songs. And if you guys are out there hitchhiking, life hack, get an empty guitar case. Fill that shit with whatever you want. People will stop. Specifically, if you have a guitar case, you can talk your way out of it later. But they will pick you up. You will get that initial ride. So that's a little hitchhiking trip. Hitchhiking trick. I can't talk. I'm going mental. I'm going Looney Tunes. Guys. It's late at night. I need my sauna. I need my rest. But I believe creativity lights up creativity. Because I was playing my guitar. And it was fantastic. I was playing that Ring of Fire. Oh, what kind of music did I like to play? Well, I was working on Pachelbel's Canon and D finger picking for a long time, but I sucked at that because I was never good at music. But I certainly enjoy it, and I probably could get good at it, but it would probably take me a lot more time than somebody that was inherent or a natural at it. But that's besides the point, because it's for my own enjoyment, and music's supposed to make you hella smart. It's supposed to also light up Alzheimer's parts of brains and neurons fired. I'm not even going to try to pretend that I understand anymore. I don't know shit. But creativity breeds creativity. I tried to play the Pachelbel song, and then I would play a lot of chords. Just basic campfire songs like your Tom Pettys and your Oasises and your Green Days. And I liked a lot of old shit, Johnny Cash and CCR. Just shit that you can get hammered in Alberta while you're lighting some pallets and 4x4. And after you fought a little bit, and let's be honest, you ain't fucking a little bit, because them were sausage parties, son. That's why there were so many fights and we were destroying cars and booze cruising. Allegedly, because there was just an inactive ratio, because all the older men would swoop up the younger girls, which would leave our parties devoid, and then the cycle would continue as we would do the swooping. Allegedly. So I would just play any songs that would get people jamming at a campfire. I like that feeling of union and community, and you travel all over the world and you can play the same shitty songs on an acoustic guitar no matter where you go in the world, and people are going to be saying, maybe you're gonna be the one that saves me. I'm a wonderwall. I like that song. Get off my back. I don't care. My mom thinks I'm cool. She thinks I'm neat, in fact. Shoutouts to Mom. Big Mama's boy. So I'm playing this song, and then I get an idea for a YouTube video. And you'll see the YouTube video. It's my first attempt at YouTube humor, so bear with me. It's kind of like Vine style. I'm behind the time on the Vine. If you don't know what the Vine is, that's okay. I didn't really know either. Basically short clips. I think Instagram just straight up murked it, son. And then that video that I made led to the idea to the podcast. That's not true at all, actually. I lied. I was trying to link it all together to make it come full circle to the podcast so I could end the podcast. I had to do the podcast anyway, because I made an agreement to myself, and I'm making an agreement to you right now. Right meow. To you right meow, the groovy cats in the audience. I'm making a commitment to you guys right now. Every Tuesday and Thursday, we got fresh podcasts. There might be some new ones coming up. We're going to have some guest speakers. We're going to have the Mighty Beasley Show, fresh off his international journeys. We're going to have my boy Light Soldier, where you at? As well as many other guests. We're going to have circus artists and musicians and other things that I can't think of to make up because I'm looking at the clock right now. And alas, I must go to the community center. So thanks for listening, guys. This was the Tuesday edition of the Shiney D Experience. I need some theme songs. I need some music. You guys got any ideas for my theme songs and my music? Shout outs, holla at your boy. Keep it creative, folks. Remember, the more creative things you do, the more they'll cross-interact. Even if you don't think there's a place for creativity in your life, I assure you there is. Because creativity makes the soul flow. It makes the juices loose in your Okay. Anyways, have a good night, folks.